Welcome in. This is the rapid race review here on Stuck in the Catchfence. My name is Ryan Peters. I am your host. Today we just got done with the Pennzoil 400 at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, where we have a first-time winner here at Las Vegas. Let's talk about it next. Hopefully, you guys next. Hopefully, you guys are having a wonderful Sunday. As a Kyle Busch fan, what could have been? What could have been? Josh Berry is your winner today. Tire strategy, or she's more like fuel strategy, was the name of the game. Late in this race, we had some of the contenders like Tyler Reddick, William Byron, and Kyle Larson opt to go with strategy later in the race and not try to run it out. It was the likes of a top three that you probably would have never suspected at a mile and a half of Josh Berry, Daniel Suarez, and Ryan Preece finishing it out and running into the top three. That is the way this one finishes today. And an overall good race. You had comers and goers. Ryan Blaney started in the back after wrecking in practice, tried to find his way up front, ended up wrecking again going four wide. Christopher Bell, surprisingly today, was not much of a contender. Tyler Reddick was solid there, but also opted for that strategy and ended up finding his way to the back. Bubba Wallace made his way through traffic and was heavily in the top 10. So, I mean, it was really a lot of different things going on. You know, Joey Logano had a solid points day today, but finds himself in the back. And that is normally somebody that's usually contending for a win at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. So that was a good sign that we had different strategies, that we had different drivers making their way to the front, seeing themselves go to the back. We had some tires issues today. Kyle Busch, day ruined when his tire falls off. Chase Briscoe has his tire fall off. A really bad day for Shane Van Gisbergen, probably somebody that really just struggled the most. We had a spin out there by Cody Ware as well to cap it all off. But overall, I think what you can see today is that we're going to have different abilities based upon what we have with this car and with the drivers. You know, Ryan Preece has had a pretty solid start to the year. Josh Berry's been fast some places and not so fast others. Daniel Suarez has wrecked in the top 10 the two previous races. Last week not being his fault when he got in an accident with Catherine Legg, and she just ends up wrecking him out. But we've seen some solid contenders. And, you know, I think the only thing really that surprised today is how off Christopher Bell was. And when you've won three of your first four races, like, you don't really have to be super on. But overall, Las Vegas put out a really, really, really good race today. And hopefully we carry that into next week, which I have no doubts that we will, going into Homestead. And I would have to argue that outside of Daytona, the start of this season has been tremendous. We had a great race early this morning for Formula One, so it looks like motorsports is off to a very, very hot start, a very entertaining start. And congratulations to Josh Berry. You know, so from somebody that came into NASCAR, he came into the number 9 car, filled in for Chase Elliott when he broke his leg skiing. He was serviceable coming over from JR Motorsports on the Xfinity side. Much better than, you know, the one-off race there for Corey LaJoie. Had some decent finishes, but, you know, I think a lot of people were expecting more from that ride. But kind of as we've seen, really Chase Elliott hasn't done a whole lot with that ride, you know, either. But then last year, finds his way taking over for Kevin Harvick in the number 4 car at Stewart Haas Racing. That ends up leaving after 1 year. And then now moving over to essentially the 4th Penske car there at Wood Brothers, and finds himself into victory lane in the first 5 races of the season. It's a great story again, too, for the Wood Brothers after Harrison Burton won last year at Daytona in late summer, early fall. Now carrying that same momentum with those same Penske engines and finding themselves in victory lane. And I don't think that was a fluke today. I thought, Josh Berry put together a pretty good race. Had some good qualifying speed in last week as well. So congratulations to Josh Berry. He makes his way into victory lane. I know there's a lot of people that respect Josh Berry, and I know even more people are happy to see that the Wood brothers are back in the victory lane. So Las Vegas put on a show, another great race. Hopefully Kyle Busch can stay clean and find his way closer to victory lane. We got speed. It just didn't work out today. So that's going to do it for this rapid race review. Have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll catch you in the week here on Stuck in the Catch Fence. Stay safe and God bless.